Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, so we're on page 18 and there's actually 14 more pages left. It's going to be really easy. It's just going to be you double checking yourself that you added the correct information. Now, I highly recommend you grab your passport again and look at your IOE number and your passport number and your farmer's details and your home location and just go through it all and make sure that everything is correct. The last few pages of the DS160, you will be able to double check it. It would be nicely and neatly laid out for you, the questions you had and the answers you had and the questions and answers that go down throughout the page. So from there, you could just double check yourself, make 100% sure that everything has been entered in correctly. And from here, we'll go all the way down to your photo. I'll show you how to upload your photo or leave a link in the description for that. And we'll get to the very last page, which is your sign and submit page. Now, please guys, I'm going to tell you now, before we get to that page, do not sign and submit up until your agent has looked at your DS160 form. If you say sign and submit and something has been filled in incorrectly, what's going to happen is you're going to have to redo everything from the start. But if we get to that, I'll give you more information. But for now, let's start and see how this goes. Okay, here we are, temporary work visa information. Let's get excited. This is the last few pages and then we're finally done. So what you're going to do for me is you're going to go ahead and check your IOE number and see that is correct. Remember, the IOE number starts with the IOE and then writes in the number, and there shouldn't be any spaces in front. After that, we're going to talk about your farmer that has sent you a job offer. His information you'll type in here. You already have his information since you looked at the ETA 790, and your emails, where it will be as I shown in the previous videos. So here we go. We're going to add where do you intend to work, and then of course this would be your farmer, as I said, the farmer name, street address. This would be my farmer's office, and if you only have one location, which is your farmer's home address, then you can go ahead and add that location in here. City, state, zip code, and phone number, as well as entry month income in the USD. So if you're a new user and you just started filling in your DS160 for the first time and you're going to go over to America for your very first time, it'd be good to put in 3,000 here. If you have been in America and you know what you make a month, then go ahead and add your average income per month, which you can make from America. And just like that, we're going to say save at the bottom of the page and continue application. Okay, look at that sexy guy right there. We're at confirm photo. So I'll show you how it will look like now when it's a new candidate and you're filling in the DS160 form for the first time. You have these few pages where you can see how the process goes. It's just going to ask you to upload it and then verify it and then confirm the photo. If you take a photo, let me give you some information now. It always has to be on a white background, the light shining on your face, and the minimum shadows. That's how you want it to be. Usually if you get an error saying that the photo is too big or the quality is bad, remember sometimes if you have something like a dark shirt, a black shirt, the system doesn't take it. It has a system to look at your picture and then just take the sections of color and see if it's good or not. If it's too dark, they won't take it. So if you can up the brightness on it, go ahead, do it. But if you have any other problems or any other errors, I have made a video on how to upload it correctly in my YouTube channel. I'll link the description down below so you can go ahead and see how to upload this. You're going to have to take this picture, go into 2 different websites and change the size and the kilobytes on it so it would be able to take it. Sometimes the program doesn't give me any errors and sometimes it does. So just see what error you get, and then if you do, just go click on the link, look at what you have to do, add it into the 2 different websites, come back, upload it, and then we can say save at the bottom of the page and continue. Alright, perfect. So now we're at personal address, phone, and passport information. This is where you need to have all your information you have already entered into the DS160 to double check yourself to see if there's any problems. So you can see there's 3 tabs up here. We were at complete, and then we moved to photo just now. That was the previous one, and we're at review. So after we're done with review, we'll go to sign. But if you find something in review that is wrong and you have to go change it, just go ahead, click on complete, say leave page or continue application, and then you can see, just go through all the questions. Remember to say save at the bottom of the page and next to go to the next page and see if you have to change anything, if you find any information here that is incorrect. Okay, so it's quite simple. You're going to see all the questions and then everything you've entered on your right. Just go ahead, quickly go through it, say save at the bottom of the page, continue application. I'm just going to skim through this so you can see how it looks, and then say next. So travel, same concept, it looks exactly the same. Just add in just check your information, make sure that your IOE, here's an IOE number, make sure that is correct and the address is correct and the dates are correct, and then say continue, or save and then continue. Next up, US contact information. That's what we found on an ETA 790. And from here, just double check that it's correct, save, and then say continue. On the next page, this is quite easy. It's your father and your mother's name and all those contact details that we've entered. We're going to say save and continue. Present and previous work information. So just go ahead, skim through this, double check to see if that all the information here is correct. Just gotta check something really quick. Yeah, no, that is correct, and say save and continue at the bottom of the page. All right, we're almost there, almost there. So these are all the questions you've answered, and we would say yes or no at the right hand side. We're gonna say save and continue, and then we're at the second last page, I think, where we have again your IOE number. Double check, because there was 2 places you had to put in your IOE number. Double check that that is correct, and that your income is correct down here as well. Let's go next to location, and then what type of consulate you'll select. So this is when you select it in the beginning of your DS160, every time you log in, that you say, okay, I select Johannesburg, Cape Town, or Durban. So it will be right here to say which consulate location you have chosen. Double check that that is correct, and then we can say continue. Always select the consulate that is closest to you. Okay, now we're at the very last page. Go ahead, put your hand on it, give yourself a tap on the back, and say well done, because you finally made it. It was a mission, especially if you have bad internet, to get to this point. Now, let me give you some information here. I need you to go ahead, below sign and submit, go ahead, read through this, but the most important part is this one, human trafficking prevention. So you're gonna have to tick this little box right down here. Oh, there we go. This little box right down here. You always have to tick this. Preparer of application. Did anyone assist you in filling out this application? You're gonna say no. And then e-signature, you're gonna go back to your passport, you're gonna enter your passport details here, you're gonna write in no, I don't want to leave the page. You're gonna write in the small code, and then from here we're down at sign and submit application. Now please, before you click on sign and submit application, like I said in the beginning of the video, you're gonna have to wait. When you get to this point, please send an email to your agent or call your agent saying, listen, I'm done with my DS160. Here's my AA number. Here's my petition/IOE number. Here's my passport information. Here's my date of birth and 5 digits of my surname. So when you give all that information, we can log into your profile and then go ahead and double check if everything is correct. If you say sign and submit application, then it's done. You can't go back, you can't edit anything. If you want to edit anything, then you have to create a new DS160 and get a new AA number, and then make sure that everything that you have filled in is correct, because a lot of things like those questions I've mentioned before will disappear, and then you have to read them through and enter them again. So before you say sign and submit, talk to your agent, let him or her tell you, listen, everything looks good. I'll show you right now how the email would look like when they say, okay, thank you for your DS160. You can go ahead and sign and submit. Now, make sure that you read through this page before you say sign and submit. You have to say sign and submit before you go to your payment link. Now, that is your payment link right up there. So I'll make a different video on how to do your payment link exactly and make sure that everything is filled in correctly. And from there, I will give you another step-by-step guide on showing you how to go through that process. If you make a mistake on your Visa payment link, you're gonna most likely pay another 3,000 if you make a mistake on that one. So just like your DS160, double check yourself before you continue, and then make sure so congratulations. I just want to say, there we go. We finally made it. We're done with the DS160. I hope you guys found this video to be very helpful and that it will make a few agents' lives a bit more easier. Go ahead, if you have the email that says sign and submit, give yourself a pat on the back, and then let's go on. If you like those tutorial videos, please like and subscribe at the bottom of the page. Thank you guys. I'll see you in the next video.